First impressions. I don't like the Velcro, and I know people have said that more than once. The back goes on pretty easily. The front is kind of hard to get it to line up. You couldn't do this in the dark, I can tell you that. It just doesn't, it's kind of, Although I'm thinking about changing that to magnets. Anyway, at some point. I can tell, this has been said a couple times too, those mirrors, they definitely going to break out the first tumble. Motor options are going to be very limited because the motor is so small. The battery, I already gotten a LiPo. I think it's a 350 or something like that. I'm just waiting on it to get in. Just wanted something different from this particular one. And the body, so I don't know if I mentioned that in the video or not, but the body is, let me just see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see my finger through there, but the body needs some backing, some paint. I would say like a silver or something like that, or white maybe, make it pop, because you can just see right through this body. It's not super bad, but it's not great either. You would want something that the body's gonna look more like that, because these are back with white paint. And I think I'm gonna back this with white paint. Got to figure out the best way to do this with all this in here, so I guess I can just kind of tape some of those areas off, but I don't think any of it's gonna get through to that area. But that's one of the things that we wouldn't have to do if they did that right out of the box. But the truck is tiny, 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 tiny. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be something that you can have fun with, something you can really customize, and it'll fit the part, I guess you could say. If you just want something that's just totally scaled. Now, what I did want to do, which we're not going to be able to do, I don't think, I would love to fit some of these wheels on here. But I think the problem that you're going to run into is the body is definitely going to rub. You're not going to be able to put it on there unless you do like a monster truck conversion or something like that. That tire is just going to be too large. Give it like Marty's truck from Back to the Future, the Toyota he had that was lifted. For my area that we're going to crawl in, on my track, well, my course, I only got a few areas that this will be able to get across, because some of the areas are somewhat high. And you can tell on these, the ground clearance is just night and day. But this is a trail truck, so that's the main thing with this. This is a trail truck, so you can't compare the two. Night and day difference. And I kind of knew that going into it. I'm going to take this off. This is going to be changed to a Lizard Pro more than likely, but if I can't wait any longer, I'm just going to get a regular Lizard. We're going to go with a Lizard, and we're going to go with an SR215 Spectrum receiver. And hopefully I'll be able to get it in there some kind of way. I'm sure I got an idea how I'm going to do it. And we're going to stick with the upgraded motor until we got some more options. Now, Mofo, if you got some options for this, that'll be cool. Or whoever has an option for it. Would be nice if we could add some type of tiny brushless, but I'm sure they don't. They may make one like that, but I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't know if I want to go that far into it, but I would like to have a better ESC and a better receiver. Well, I just want to run it with my radio, but I definitely would like to have a better ESC. The radio, no. I'm not going to even come in on the radio, but for me, the radio is definitely a no-go. Although, with me, I don't use the stock radios anyway on anything, because I got an aftermarket radio, and I always like the adjustability and tunability of the aftermarket radios. But I mean, this thing does have everything in the box. The radio, extra motor, because I'm assuming because that motor doesn't have enough oomph, but that may not be the case. It might just be something they want to throw in. Batteries for the radio and the truck itself. Charger. If anybody has a SCX24, everybody has a ton of these, so same style charger. And of course it has the decals and the owner's manual. More decals. This is for your mirrors from what I can tell, and then you got more Velcro. But other than that, that's pretty much it, guys. This is a GNC first impression of the RC 4-wheel drive Trailfinder 2.